What are you proud to say you have done? I'll be 4 years sober from alcohol this August. Sounds like 2020 was a wild ride for both of us. Congrats to you. As a lady said in my early AA meetings in a thick Boston accent, soba is better. Paid off my debts. A lot earlier than I projected to. So I'm happy. Did investment savings accounts as well. I've become the counselor I needed when I was young, and I'm really happy I can help all the little kiddos going through tough times. When I was about 14 years old, one of my school teachers needed to go through a surgery overseas. Along with dozens of other students, we sold sandwiches and candies to help in funding the procedure. It was kind of wholesome. I am an elementary teacher, and this year I had a student who was nonverbal his whole life. Something happened when he was a toddler, and he doesn't talk. One school year later, and he talks with everybody now, has read aloud in front of the entire class about once a week. Just giving children confidence to face difficulties is my proud moment and the reason I love my profession. Got an associate's degree. A lot of people said I'd never pull it off, after dropping out no less. I went from a high school dropout to a first-generation college grad. Made it. Proved everyone wrong that doubted me when I was a shitty teenager going through a difficult time in my life. 10 years later, I now have a great job, awesome husband, home purchased, nice vehicle, happy pets, and our son on the way. Sticking to the punishments I gave myself to quit watching porn. Started with not listening to music for the rest of the day. Didn't resist? Then for 2 days, then a week, then I realized it wasn't working, and progressed into not playing computer games as well, watching YouTube, movies, series, and even worse dopamine cuts. It got tough. Many days went by really slowly from the lack of distractions. It's the fact that I didn't have to stick to any of it, or could have simply made some excuses to break the rules here and there, that makes me very proud of going through that period, slowly recovering my privileges after spending certain amounts of time away from it. Currently proud to say I have recovered them all recently, 6 to 7 months and going. I've worked on a few of the most influential video games in history. I created 2 lovely boys with the help of my wife. I've won some very notable awards. I'm a decent human being, and try to help people when I can. Saved a little kid from drowning in a pool once. The crazy thing is, there was a lifeguard and other adults were around, but the lifeguard was a teenager and was talking to a girl at the time, and the adults the kid belonged to seemed to miss it too, until after the fact. On that note, if you have small children, never take your eyes off them if they're around deep water. It can happen quick. This was just over 11 years ago now, and it feels silly to still be proud of it, but my senior year of high school, I performed a dance solo at our last performance of the year. I'd been taking dance all 4 years, and it was tradition that the graduating seniors could do a solo dance if they wanted. I never thought I'd actually diet though due to my anxiety, but thanks to some supportive friends and family, I did it. I'm proud of starting my own small business. It was a big leap, filled with challenges and learning curves, but seeing it grow and thrive has been incredibly rewarding. Plus, the freedom to create something from scratch and make my own path is something I cherish. Raised 3 boys as my own from 9-month-old to 5-year-old. Youngest turned 17 last week. Had him party we all attended. Me and my ex put it together for him. I'm still involved even though we're not together anymore, so that makes me even prouder to keep my word that I'll always be there no matter our situation. Thank you for watching this video. Write your stories in the comments and don't forget to subscribe.